The 2026 World Cup is projected to generate $10.9 billion in revenue. That is a single sports tournament, bringing in more cash than the entire gross domestic product of several small countries. But here is the bizarre math behind that windfall. The team that ultimately wins this historic event will take home less than half the prize money offered to a winner of a much less popular club tournament. And the organization collecting all of this money? FIFA is legally registered in Switzerland as a tax-exempt nonprofit. So how exactly does a nonprofit engineer a nearly $11 billion payday in a single 4-year cycle? And if the players aren't getting the bulk of it, where is all that cash actually going? This chart shows how FIFA builds its empire. TV networks pay $4.2 billion for broadcast rights. Sponsorships add $2.8 billion. Add $3 billion from tickets and hospitality, plus merchandise, reaching that staggering $10.9 billion peak. You can see how rigid this commercial structure is before you even enter the stadium. Every tier of branding, from global partners to regional supporters, is carefully segmented and sold at a premium. They have successfully monetized every single second of attention and every inch of physical space surrounding a 90-minute football match. Now, logically, running a 104-match tournament across an entire continent should carry massive overhead. You would assume building the stadiums and transit networks eats heavily into FIFA's profits. But they don't pay for any of it. FIFA outsources almost the entire physical cost and all the financial risk directly to the host governments. To put that in perspective, look at the 2022 World Cup. Qatar spent an estimated $200 billion constructing 7 brand new stadiums, expanding airports, and building entirely new transit systems. Host nations willingly absorb these astronomical costs to project global soft power, using the tournament as a catalyst for long-term national development goals. But that gamble frequently backfires. Brazil spent around $3 billion constructing their venues for 2014. Today, several of those expensive mega projects sit underutilized, with one massive stadium famously reduced to a parking lot for buses. The host nation pours concrete, assumes the debt, and guarantees massive tax exemptions. FIFA simply shows up, runs the games, and leaves with the broadcast and sponsorship money. Which brings us back to the numbers. This pie chart breaks down the final math. Out of $10.9 billion in total revenue, FIFA retains roughly 92%. Only about 8%, $871 million, is distributed as prize money to the 48 competing national teams. That means the champion of the 2026 World Cup will take home $50 million. Meanwhile, the winner of the newly expanded FIFA Club World Cup, a tournament with a fraction of the global audience, can earn up to $125 million. The athletes on the pitch are generating billions in value through their talent and national pride, yet the actual payout to their federations amounts to pennies on the dollar. FIFA argues that the remaining 92. The question is this the most brilliant business model in modern sports, or is it a massive ripoff for the host cities and players? Let me know what you think in the comments.